So, this is it. My last time. God, there's so many bugs out here. My last time coming to hike around the Fitzgerald Falls waterfall. My girlfriend, was reminding me last night, like, listen, we can always come back and visit, but honestly, like, we're never going to come back and visit New York in a way where I could just walk around and hike around all the waterfalls that I liked. So, this next week, like the 26th, was the end of school. It was Wednesday. Today's Friday, so it's the 28th. This is really like the last time we're gonna hike around these places. Moving July 6th, so I have tomorrow, Saturday. I have one whole week. And that's it, moving to Virginia. And I can't imagine the next time in the next couple of years where I'm going to be in New York long enough where I'll be like, yeah, let's go hike. Probably just be visiting for family and stuff. I don't know how much of this. No, that's beautiful. You know, it's a $250 fine for that. It says it right before you enter here. Letter. I don't know how much this video, this vlog is going to be pictures with music. But, if you watch my hiking stuff before, that's what's coming real soon. Water's low. Means the falls are going to be low. Maybe I'll see some sneakers. I've actually seen this before on like the Jeff Corwin Experience and stuff like that when I was growing up. This tree is dead. You can tell the top's gone. Ooh, that's some interesting sun glare. This tree's dead. This is like a bear or something like that is eating it. They're like grinding down and like chewing and getting all the bugs and the insects out of this while they're eating it. And whatever it is, it's like really getting up there. Because like this is like the height. This is my height. I'm like 6 feet tall. This is my height. Where you're looking at right now in the tree. So it's still going up. And like you could see like these little holes. They're like little nail spots. You could see it. You could see where like it ground down and it pulled. And like this is good for like bears and stuff because not only does it get the nutrition, the protein from like the bugs, but it also gets some of this is good like pulp and like carbs and fibrous materials. That's good for its stomach. So yeah, this is cool. I've never seen something like this extreme before, and it really got up there. I'm hiking around, I'm having fun. We found that plastic bottle. I found a tampon. I found an old metal grill, and now there's broken glass all over here. When you hike, or when you go out in the wilderness, there's, like I don't even want to call it like, it's like a way of thinking when you're supposed to be hiking around, and it's called leave no trace. It's leave no trace because when you go in the woods, you're supposed to leave no evidence that you were there, so that way, one, other people can come enjoy it the same way you saw it, which is inevitably impossible because the way you walk on stuff, you're supposed to walk on the dirty path. You're not supposed to go, oh, this is too muddy, so let me go ahead and move to the path off to the side. Because that destroys the path, and it makes the path wider. And if there's 10 people who do that every day for, a month, the path's going to get wider, and it's going to be ruined. So not only does it change it for what people are going to come see it as at the time they come hike, which is why you leave no trace. But you also leave no trace because this is not our domain. We don't live in the woods. Animals live in the woods. You know, this is theirs. You're supposed to leave it so that way there's still nature and animals when you're gone. So, you know, when I hike around, and I always find trash. God, I've been finding so many tampons. Like that's ridiculous. Take it with you. Take your trash with you, man. Leave no trace. Respect nature. It was here before you. It's going to be here after you. It's going to be here after all of us, but it's gross. I hate finding that crap. It's ruining my immersion. Which is why there's leave no trace. So leave no trace. Fitzgerald Falls. You know, my oldest memory, we have a VHS of it somewhere. We have to get the damn thing transferred. So that way we, you know, it could be digital. At some point I'll do that. I don't know how, because VHSs are risky. With, you know, it could break and all that stuff. I don't need to ruin my childhood videos, but I do need to digitize them somehow. My dad took us here when we were really little. It was the winter, and that part where the waterfall was so frozen over. Not only, you know, obviously could you not see any rocks, but you couldn't see the water under the frozen snow. So my dad, and he's about my height, you know, he was hip like this deep, like 3.5 feet deep into the ice, and he was having my mom pass us over to her so we wouldn't get stuck. You know, we were tiny kids. We couldn't make it over that. But with only 5 minutes from my parents' house, I've come to Fitzgerald Falls a lot just to get out. I filmed a quick Star Wars thing here. I took a lot of Star Wars video, clone trooper pictures here, and I was experimenting with that. What are you, my friend? I think it's a silkworm. Yeah, I'll try to get a picture. It's on my leg. You know what's interesting about him? I see like yellow ooze coming out of it. You can't see it. I see like little yellow ooze coming out of it. I wonder if it got hurt. Some of these caterpillars, you know, they have fluff and stuff, and it's a anti-predatory, poison. Oh, I heard a little bird, chipmunk. It's like a poison. You know, sometimes these bugs, they land on you, and I've gotten big rashes from them because all that fur like injected you. It's venom, just like any other animal. It's venom to protect itself. But you know, it's 5 minutes from my house. I've always liked this place. Fond memories. And this trash. It's jerk off. Oh, cool. They did that to it too. Awesome. Brought my own. Had to let some other people cross by. So, yeah. The falls height was typical for this heat. We've had a couple days of rain. And yeah, it's one of the first places I ever really came and hiked by myself, I think, without my parents or anyone. It's cute, it's short. Yeah, I love it.
A friend is a friend to the end of the end, that's forever.